Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. The tension grows and the whistle blows and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. You guessed it, we're talking about Jesssfam. Let's go, eh? Yes, I'm wearing my Roots hoodie. Sweet booty hoodies. Roots makes some good clothes, not gonna lie. I have to open this. I forgot about this. Oh. Someone sent me some stuff from Australia. Hope it wasn't who you think, but it's not. And they sent me a whole bunch of cool stuff, so let's take a look. We got some Bega peanut butter. Let's try it. Hope it's not poison. It's not bad. It's very similar to Kraft. Kraft a little bit sweeter. It's good. It's good. We got, what's this? Milo? Nestle. So it's like chocolate milk. Nourishing energy? I doubt it. But I'm game. Tim Tam Alamas. We get those here, but I ate the other bag already. Ooh. Love me some dairy milk. I'll be eating those. Allen's Milk Mini Chocolate Black Cats. Is that going to be black licorice? Because if it is, I will not be able to eat it. Because me and black licorice, we ain't friends. Curly Whirlies. Whatever. Curly Whirlies. Whatever those are. I think they're Cadbury, so it's got to be chocolate. We got some Cherry Ripe. Sounds like it's Cadbury. Holy smokes. What we got here? Mini chocolate raspberries, which I think I'm going to enjoy thoroughly. Choquito bites, chewy caramel fudge. That crunchy balls, those look good. Let's not lie, those look good. I got some Vegemite. I've yet to try this because I'm scared that I'm gonna hate it. And that's basically it. I got a couple of these chomps. Is that it? That's it. Who's it from? Hi, Josh. Just thought I would send you some things to try from Australia. I have sent some Tim Tams, Milo you can drink in hot water and milk, or you can drink it just with cold milk. Vegemite is good on toast, very thinly. Don't put too much on. Same chocolate and peanut butter. Hope you enjoy them. Thank you for your TV show. Well, I thank you for whoever sent me that. Who sent me that? Vicky! Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Anyway. Nice. Let's get to this. So, I did sing the hockey song because I am a fluent Canadian in things that are Canadian. And one of those things I'm fluent in is skating. Okay, I've been skating since I was born. I'm a decent skater. I'm not a decent stopper. I used to be able to stop, but so many years have passed and I don't stop. I just turn really fast. I'm going to make it a point that we've got a new rink over at the park near my house. I'm going to set up a camera. I'm going to teach myself how to stop and I'm going to film it. I'm going to do it until I do it, and I'll show you guys. But I love skating. I love it. I love playing hockey. And so we're talking about Jesssfam, and obviously Jesssfam brings her kids skating. It turns out to be a huge fail, like everything that she does, because she just, again, she's more of a teenager than she's a parent, and it's kind of sad. So let's go through this. You know the first half's going to be garbage. It's only 12 minutes, so let's hope we can get through it. I will try to blur out as many faces as I can, but we got to get through this, and we got to show Jesssfam. We got to go ultra Canadian. Like, I'm not going to be nice here. I'm going to be crazy.
Holy crap.
I love how it's like, scary incident, all caps locks. On the ice, report filed. You filed a report? Oh my God. Here we go, earlier that day.
What's up, fam? Good morning. The kids have been swimming all morning in the middle of freaking...
Okay, Cleopatra, chill.
winter in the middle of December, the end of December, middle of winter. It is freezing outside. It's like in the 30s, but we turned on the heat in the pool, and the kids have been.
Holy. Heat bill intensifies. You got it's 0 degrees where she lives in California. That's crazy. First of all, 32 Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius. That's freaking freezing, depending on your wind. Okay, so I highly doubt it's 0 because you wouldn't be outside in a hoodie. Not gonna happen. Also, your bill would be enormous to heat in 0 outside. That's crazy. Unless during the day it gets hotter, probably, right? I don't know where she lives, so.
Living out here. Needless to say, this heater's been my best friend.
It's like a restaurant grade heater, holy.
Okay, gonna be Spider-Man. Is it cold when you get out?
You see the steam coming out of the pool? Shit, when she gets her bill, she's gonna be like, oh, what? It's more than the pool costs.
Oh, that was cool.
But at least she's outside watching her kids this time. I think she's doing this on purpose. She's showing us that she can watch her kids. Here's a cookie, Jesssfam, a Tim Tam. Would you like a Tim Tam? There you go. Have yourself a Tim Tam. Tim Tam. A little mukbang ASMR for y'all. No?
Landon, is it cold, Patty?
No, it's not cold. There's literally steam coming out of your pool. It's probably 90 degrees in there.
So
yeah, it is.
Chris, tag, you're it. I'm cold.
Yeah, she's like, Chris, you it. You know Chris isn't even around there. They're just gonna let the cameras do it.
What are you doing, Kyson? What are you doing? Okay, we are getting ready to go ice skating. The one thing that the kids have been begging, specifically Tommy, actually, Tommy's the one that brought it up. He brought it up the last time that he was here, and then again, as soon as he got here, he really wanted to go.
Oh, the 2 kids that don't normally stay there are there for a Christmas break, so they want to go skating.
Oh, ice skating. And we haven't been ice skating since, I don't even know, like 2018 maybe? Like, it's been so long, and there's an ice skating rink that's not too far from where we live. So, Tommy and Kate are actually leaving today. They're going back. They spend the second half of their winter break at their mom's house. They're leaving.
So, like, totally going skating, like, and we haven't been skating for like 2 years and 3 years and stuff. Last time someone else died, but, you know, we're gonna get in the van, we're gonna go there, but God's gonna eat so much sugar, and I took my Adderall and stuff like that, but I still can't, you know, I feel like I'm just like a little bit, you know, I feel like I'm just moving a little bit too slow. Jeez,
Jesssfam. Do you watch yourself after this?
Tonight, and we wanted to make sure that we put this in before they left. So we're loading up all the kids right now. We got their warm clothes, gloves, jackets. It is so cold outside.
It's not cold outside. Right now, outside, it's 8 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
-8 degrees Celsius is 17.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right now, it's 17.6 degrees Fahrenheit. You telling me that's cold? I went to the rink today with the kids, and we were there for 7 minutes. Then we left. Because, like, my mustache starts turning to ice.
Not for you.
They're not even wearing coats. If it's so cold, where are your kids' coats? Wear the coats.
She dressed herself, and since the cold never bothered her anyway, she's picked out a skirt.
Okay, Disney. If you have to live your life by doing Disney quotes, I think you're immature.
I really hope you're not cold, sister. Are you sure you're not going to be cold?
How about you be the parent and say, well, too bad, we're going to an ice rink. Please put on some pants. You don't let a 5-year-old, however old she is, decide that. Okay, because kids won't be able to choose the right thing and they'll be cold and complaining. Put on some jogging pants.
All right, I'm gonna let you.
I'm gonna let you freeze. Okay, thanks there, Ruby Frank.
Yes, I will get you a jacket.
Guess what?
I'm gonna get you a really warm jacket. Okay, all right.
My pink fuzzy jacket.
That's exactly what I was gonna grab. All right.
Ooh, look at those new Lime scooters. Those are dope. Jeez, those are way upgraded. Look at the size of the battery on those things. That's cool.
Okay, we just made it here. There's a long line to get in.
Jacket. My arms are cold.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought that, huh?
I meant the pink fluffy one.
Yeah, I can't find it. So.
That looks like a pink fluffy jacket, so, okay.
Starbucks over there.
Are you wearing your daughter's jacket?
Oh, there we go. There's a long line. We took 2 different cars because Tommy and Kate are leaving tonight. We just checked their flight because we were trying to race out the door to make sure that we could do this before their flight left. Their flight was supposed to leave at like 6 something, and Chris checked it on the way out, and it's actually really delayed. So it kind of works out. It's like an hour and a half delayed right now. So it kind of works out.
Do those kids fly by themselves? I mean, How old are they? They fly by themselves? Man, a lot of trust there.
It's ice skate longer. Plus, I wasn't expecting there to be this really long line. I'm telling you, Southwest has been, their flights have all been delayed every time. So we've
Yeah, welcome to the world of COVID. You new here?
almost expected it at this point, so we weren't too worried about getting out the door.
Do you know how to ice skate? Maybe.
No,
Do you know
these kids don't know how to skate.
how to ice skate?
Maybe.
Do you know how to ice skate?
No.
Do you?
I don't know.
You don't know? You
So here, let me just, you know what? Let's see what happens.
remember how or not? Gonna be interesting.
No, too.
You too? Shoes, we've got a size 1, size 8, size 10.
Shoes, those are skates.
Size 4, size 5, size 4, size 3, size 8.
That'll be $78, please.
What size are you? Size 10? 10 and a half?
I don't know, if you're size 10 and a half, just go to a 10, especially if they're rentals. You go a little tighter on the skate. You don't have to go super big because you don't want to break your ankles.
You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you try. Soon we will say
Must
and
dance.
use we can't believe we found. We'll feel alive.
Oh. First thing I'm noticing as a proud Canadian parent. Roots. Helmets intensifies. Why is nobody here wearing a helmet? I'm looking out of all the skaters. Nobody, especially kids, are not wearing helmets. You realize that ice is as hard as concrete, right? It's so hard. You fall on ice and your head will split open. Some people have died. This is so dangerous. Your kids should be wearing snow pants. They should be wearing protective padding on their elbows and knees, possibly, if they don't know how to skate. Okay, skating is not easy, right? It's not simple. You're on tiny blades of steel. It is not simple. Even if you know how to rollerblade or anything, it's just not as easy. So when you do it, skating is so easy to tip this way and fall on your head, first of all. And I know that's what happens here because she showed it. No helmets, and these people who run this skating rink aren't going to give helmets. Like, there's like lawsuits intensify.
You got it? You got it? It's very slippery.
You let your daughter wear a skirt and socks to go skating. Okay. Like, just look it up. Google it for a second. If you're going to be a parent and you're going to go do something that's, dangerous, because it can be dangerous. There's blades on the ice. Kids are falling everywhere. It seems like they're so packed anyway. And it's weird because they're in California, and California's super COVID conscious. It doesn't seem like they care here at all, which is fine. Go live your life. But I'm just saying, wearing socks and a bare skin on the ice is really, really, really stupid. It's so dangerous. These people don't care. They just don't give a shit.
Whoa, they're really good at this. Woo.
No, they're not good at this at all.
I think you should hold on to this thing.
You can have it.
Whoa.
It'd be funny to go to one of these rinks and just like a Canadian puts the skates on, it's like just skating around. Just all the people in awe. Holy, that guy can skate. That's the only thing I would be able to flex here, is that I can play hockey.
Okay, this is kind of chaotic right
Hey.
now.
Still my favorite queen of the night. I feel let's try not forget. Let's try not forget. Let us when we fall. What's so what's right? I feel let's try through the night. Let's try through the night. Ready from going into the sun.
Helmets. Helmets! Like, ugh. There are so many people on this ice right now. This is so dangerous. This is so dangerous, especially that I don't see any kids with helmets. If you're going to rent skates, you should rent helmets. But I guess COVID, I understand that, but just don't go skating without a helmet. I see a lot of people that could potentially injure themselves. Like, that's so dangerous. If you run over a kid with a skate, I'm not kidding. Have you ever seen the goalie that got his throat slashed by a skate? Don't go watch it. Blood all over the ice. Craziest thing you've ever seen. Skates are sharp. They're not like a knife, but they have sharp edges on the edges of the skate. Just dangerous. You can tell I don't know who that kid was. It must be one of the other two that we never see that she always claims she's the parent of. I've never seen that kid before.
A lot harder than I remember it. My feet are killing me. I don't know if the ice skates just don't fit well, but my feet feel like they're using muscles that I didn't know existed. How you doing, Lilia?
My hands are cold.
My toes are not cold, so I'm happy for that. But
Your skates are too tight, Lilia. They gave you either too small or they over tighten them and you've lost circulation in your toes. That's why your toes are cold. It is what it is. You guys are using rentals. I get it.
this is difficult, and it's a pretty small ice rink too. Landon's got it. Tommy's got it. I think that's about it.
They don't. No, they don't.
Far.
Let's run through the night. Let's run through the night.
There's so many people here. Not one kid with a helmet. Not one kid with a helmet.
We'll keep on going into the sun. We won't be slowing down all alone.
Does nobody in California know how to skate? I'm like, look, if you had this rink open, if you had a public skate in Canada, you come watch. It's actually like it's like, again, it's a very Canadian flex. I know what I'm saying, but I feel attacked watching this.
Queen of the night, I'm free, let's run up again. Let's run up again.
That was funny.
My ankles
It wasn't funny.
killing me.
That's because you don't do any exercise or anything. You vlog for a living. I mean, the only exercise they get is walking at Disney. That's where they get their steps. Your ankles are killing you because your skates are likely too loose around your ankles or too tight. It's got to be just right.
Yeah, I don't remember this being a thing.
It's strenuous.
You're getting older. We all get older. I am hurting in every orifice. That's not right. Joint is what I meant to say, of my body as I get older, and I'm like, hey, maybe I'll start taking vitamins. Like, that's gonna do anything. I have an ultrasound. I have to go see the doctor about my hamstring. I pulled that thing, like, and it still hurts. And I'm like, hey, doctor, I'm getting old. She's like, go get blood done, and I have to go get all that done.
How fast can you really go? If I see some real...
Hey, if you don't know how to skate, don't encourage a kid to go really fast if they don't know how to skate properly. I cannot believe the amount of people here who don't know how to skate not wearing any head protection. You suck at this. You suck at skating.
Get it again, baby. Let's go.
Okay, don't braid it. Don't braid it. Don't braid it.
Okay. There's
This kid's gonna break that shit. I'll tell you that right now.
skating. Let's go. Let's go fast.
Don't go fast.
Get him back on you. Yeah, I'm gonna beat him quick.
Of course, I had another camera on him. Oh my gosh. See, right here, we paused the perfect spot. That's why you got to be really careful in the ice if you're not careful, okay? Plus, this ice is garbage. You can tell that it hasn't been cleaned in a little while. That ice is really dangerous because there's so many grooves and so much snow on it. So potentially here, you could break a wrist, for sure. Tailbone hurt, crazy. I get falling, you're gonna fall. The most dangerous thing, though, is your head. And if you hit your head, it's like hitting your head on concrete. And some of these people go down hard because they slip really fast. Why would you add the sound of breaking glass? That's so dumb.
Don't break it. Oh my god, I literally called it.
So instead of comforting your child, you go pick up the camera that he broke us. Typical Jesssfam. Great mom.
This is why we buy drop protection.
She's had like 18 cameras. That's a lie. Probably more like 40 cameras.
Oh my god.
Just get a protective case for it.
That's 2 within the same week. Oh.
So take better care of your shit. Gus, leave him alone.
Okay. Oh my god, Katie. He's wild. My prince is taking off my shoes for me.
They are called skates for the second time. They're not shoes. You're not bowling. I'm personally feel attacked here.
It's time for Tommy and Kaden to leave. They need to make sure they don't miss their flight.
Need to.
Oh, my ankles. Oh, thank you, sir. You know what it is? It's like my ankles in this
Take your own skates off, lazy pants. Lazy bones.
position is going to bring that big machine out. They called it some weird name.
It's called a Zamboni. Okay?
Like, bazonka.
A bazonka. It's called. She knows what it's called. She's trying to be like, I'm some dumb. Well, we know that, but it's a Zamboni.
I don't know.
A Malacca? It's not a Malacca. No.
There goes, look. Whoa.
Zamboni driver about to start the lines in the middle of the ice. Okay, buddy. You would be literally cast in the outer darkness of Canadians if you started if you start your line right there. He did too. Unbelievable.
Oh, look at it clean.
So if you guys know what a Zamboni is, a lot of you American, a lot of you don't know what skating is. A Zamboni is a truck. It's got this big flat thing in the back, like a piece of fabric, really, really slick piece of fabric. Hot water is poured onto the fabric. Okay, so there's a big hot water tank inside the Zamboni, and it gets poured into that fabric, then hits the ice, and it's called flooding the ice. It's not cleaning the snow. There is a little blade at the front that does clean off a little bit of the snow, but they're flooding it so it makes the ice smooth again. And that's what's happening right here. That's what a Zamboni does, and those things are pricey.
That is nice.
But I think they waited way too long because that ice might be way past gone. That ice that has like 2 inches of snow on it. That there might be too many deep gashes. They're gonna have to flood it 3 or 4 times properly. They might do that at the end of the night though.
Now you want to skate on that?
Are you letting your kid bite the edge of the of the hockey boards during a pandemic? She's biting a public space where people sit. They lean, they put their hands on, they put shit on there, and she's biting it. Guys, what? Ew! Right, macaroni? First of all, that's dangerous too. You can get your head hit. These shouldn't be that close. What is wrong with the safety protocols in California? I mean, you're locked down to oblivion. You guys are super, super crazy about all the things except ice safety. That alone. You should get rid of all your politicians.
Zubati.
A Zubati. It's a Zamboni. He's the closest, though. I'll give him 6 points for getting that.
Stop us. We are wanderers, nothing can stop us.
Oh my god, what happened to him? Are you okay?
They didn't show it, though. Oh, I see what she did here. So the first one he fell, didn't hurt himself, and then he fell again, and now he's got a bloody nose and something's wrong, and they didn't film it. So they're trying to... Okay. That's tricksties. Didn't Jesssfam just come out? Someone told me that she came out with something that says we don't do clickbait. You do.
Hey? What happened to him?
Smashed into the ground.
Yeah, because not wearing a helmet. Holy.
Leverage descended upon us. They had us film incident report.
I bet you they do have to sign a piece of paper before they skate that says if you get hurt, we're not liable because nobody's wearing a helmet. If this kid was wearing a helmet, this wouldn't have happened. That's all I'm saying. This kid could have had a concussion, could have been, he could have fallen and other people could have fallen on him, could have been cut. That is why this is so dangerous, everybody.
First aid. Actually?
Oh yeah.
Where were you, Jesssfam? Are you serious? This is so typical of Jesssfam. One of my kids got almost killed. Where was I? I couldn't film it. Oh my God. Isn't this so typical? Never gets old with this one. Jesssfam is always not there when she needs to be there.
What the? Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
You fell on the ice?
You think? Where else did he fall?
Holy crap. God.
Wait,
Make sure you show it. Make sure everybody sees it on the internet.
Are you okay?
Holy cow, that is a big bump. It's like he's growing another head off of his forehead. Again, everybody, now you see the danger of what happens when you aren't safe and you don't wear protective equipment during a sport that's very difficult, by the way.
Did you cry?
Who cares if you cry? Why would you ask him that? What kind of question is that? Who cares if you cried? What? Jesssfam is a teenager.
So did he just he was laying there or what?
No, he got up and came to me, and then the workers chased after him and came up to us.
Yeah, because they're like, that kid hurt himself. He's got blood everywhere. Nobody was watching this kid? Unbelievable. Like, I know I snark on Jess a lot, but the two things that I've snarked on are three. There's been 3 major incidents so far, and I'm sure there's a million more I haven't even touched yet. The swing incident where he broke his arm. I think it might be this kid. Not even sure. The back flop into the hot tub where it could have died, smashing her head off the corner of a pool, and she had to look at a camera to see what happened. And this, leaving your kid unattended on ice with it's so, okay.
They saw his fall.
They saw it, yeah.
I actually saw blood on the ice when I was ice skating.
Really?
He smashed his face, so his nose hit the ground too. Okay, he could have broken his nose. Someone could have fallen on him. That's so triggering to me as a parent.
There's blood on the ice?
Yeah, there's blood on the ice.
Look at your lip. Oh my god.
Why are you laughing? And you just now he's a zoo animal. Look camera. Oh, look, everybody look. This do you guys see what I'm talking about? When it comes to this injury thing that these they love this. Jesssfam, okay baby, everybody loves this. Absolutely. Someone gets hurt, content. It's such good content. That should scare everybody in this world. That should scare everybody who is for and against this, because they love it when their kids get hurt. And it should stop. YouTube should start taking this stuff off. If you've got an injury or some kind of hospital visit or whatever and it's a minor, you should never be able to show it. You should just be like, no, we're not going to have that. That's one thing in the TOS. If there's like a doctor visit, dentist visit, anything to do with medical or injury, we're not going to show it. It doesn't matter if it's brutal or not. Just don't show it.
Holy crap, Lily.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Let me take, I can take a
Why is
picture.
that? Why did they create it? Look at it. Look at
Keep showing it. Okay, we got it.
That's how hard he hit the ice.
The two workers were really like professional. They were like really on it. He's not nauseous.
I wonder if they were like totally like, I wonder where Jesssfam gets it.
He's not seeing anything. He's not sleepy.
Oh my gosh.
Where were you, Jesssfam? Where was your mom? I love how Jesssfam just comes over out of the blue. Oh, did someone almost die? Let me check the camera. Oh my god.
Is he at all?
Here we go. Here we go now.
That's what told me. Like, it's really hard part of your head. So.
Me, Lilia, Kyson, and Addie went to go get hot chocolate. Turned out that it was closed. Starbucks closed at 4. They were closed. And then we tried to go into somewhere else, and they were like, you need a mask. And I was like, can I have one? And they were like, we don't have any. So they went.
Well, you bring a mask? You live in California. Why don't you put it in your pocket? Not that it does anything, because you put it in your pocket, it's useless, but okay. That just shows me that Jesssfam does not wear masks. And she says she's super COVID for all the protocols and all that stuff, even though, whatever. Just saying, she's a hypocrite. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't even let us buy anything. I had one, it's just in the car. And then I left, and then he ate it, and now.
So nice of you. He ate it. That's nice.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, please.
I realized I never ended this video, but he's fine. He's totally fine. Basically, him and Landon were ice skating. As you guys saw, 100
Thanks.
other times in that video, he slipped and he fell. He hit his head.
Oh, it's just in passing. The bump was like this big. He literally had a cup sitting on, like, this is the bump on his head. No problem. It's all good. Whatever. It is what it is. It's this Australian peanut butter just growing off the side of his head. I would definitely take your kid to the hospital just to make sure. Just to make sure.
To be totally fine after that, but still, it was like, I don't know if you
Tell me you took your kid to the hospital after that. I don't care what the ice attendant said. That was a huge hit on his. He could have a concussion. You know, just because he doesn't feel sleepy doesn't mean he doesn't have a concussion. Tell me you took your kid to the doctor.
can tell. I'm gonna insert a picture, but that lump, I have never seen that big of a lump.
And she's admitting it here that she's never seen something like that. Tell me the next sentence out of your mouth is, so we took him to the doctor.
On a head before. So it was like kind of freaked me out. They had them fill out this like incident report and whole thing, but they have plastered all over that arena that, you know, like you're at risk when you go ice skating, like, you know.
Wear a helmet. Dumbasses is what it should say.
No, you agreed to this, blah, blah, blah. So it happens. I'm just happy he's okay, but.
Is he though? Did you take him to the doctor? Is he okay? She didn't take him? Okay, I'm a Canadian, okay? If my kid hits his head that hard and there's a bump that big where you're concerned, where your kids who get hurt all the time, you've never seen something like this, take your kid to get their brain checked out. Please. You've got to be kidding me right now.
His lip hurt for like a day, and then the swelling went down, and then surprisingly, the bump, that massive bump, hardly even bruised. So the front of your head is really tough, but it didn't bother him at all.
Again, you guys are with me on this, right? Like, take your kid, just to be cautious, take your kid to get him checked out. That is a smash your head off of basically concrete, and you didn't take your kid to the doctor. CPS intensifies.
That was like a little bit of a bruise. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.
I'm a terrible mom.
If you don't already, I'm posting every other day here, again on YouTube.
Have a fantastic day. You're terrible. You are a terrible, terrible parent. You've got to be, like, Jesssfam must be out of her mind. There's so much that we can tear apart here about her parenting. Okay? Nobody's watching this kid who cannot skate on the ice. So he smashes his face off the ground and starts crying. There's blood everywhere. The guys have to chase after this kid to go get an incident report because they have to, because they're going to get sued otherwise, right? Doesn't take this kid to the doctor after saying, I've never seen anything like this on my kid who always gets hurt. You guys seen that with me? I get it. Right? Jesssfam's probably like, oh, next video, I didn't know I had to wear a helmet on the ice. My bad. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this woman? So exhausting. But you guys wanted me to cover it, and so I did. Jesssfam, you're just like, no. Okay? Sam doesn't even like you. And Sam loves everybody. What does that tell you? Anyway, everybody take a deep breath. Please be cautious while skating, especially if you don't know how to skate. Okay? Helmets, wrist guards, whatever you need. Cool? All right. You're beautiful, intelligent, and super valuable. And I hope you remember that and never forget it. And I'll see you tomorrow.